welcome to James's Model Railway, and today we have my wonderful Class 47. Now, well, I'm doing a kind of review because obviously I haven't actually I haven't been able to run this on track for a while. When I say for a while, I've literally run it up and down on the kitchen work surface on a tiny bit of line. This will be the first time of running it round my little loop that I've got here temporarily. But let's just open up. This is the Bachmann. This is the Bachmann Class 47. Obviously, you got all the gubbins on the back of it, just to let you know what's all about it and everything. Which is pretty cool. Obviously, it's telling you whenabouts it started to be planned and when it was being built. So planning begun for it, or for the second generation of it, in the 1950s. The actual production start on this particular locomotive, when this locomotive was actual, not model, but the actual locomotive. Its production started, I think, in the 1st of January, I think, in 1962. Obviously, you got this nice packaging again from Bachmann with all the accessory kit, you know, the nice stuff, which I won't be putting onto it. I'll be leaving it at the minute. So if I just move all the packaging out of the way, just get it out of the box. So this is the Class 47 001. So one of the first to come out, I believe, from what I've read. So the locomotive itself, it became the 47001 in February 1947. The name of the locomotive is the City of Bristol. Obviously, BR scrapped the idea of naming things, but it did still get a name. It just wasn't publicly known, I don't think. Prior to it being called the 47001, as you can see, it's got its number there, the 47001. This is, it was the D1521, and that was what was produced. That was what they started producing, or that was what was in production in 1962 or 1963. Obviously, this locomotive, I want to keep saying precise one, but it's not this one, because the locomotive was a lot bigger than this, obviously. But the actual locomotive was withdrawn from service. I think it also, actually, whilst it was under the name or under the number of D1521, it had a serious incident where it came off the track, I do believe, and it went through some extensive repair. Got rid of all the damage and everything, and that's when it came the 47001. But it was withdrawn and donated to the BREL crew, which was donated to the Heritage Centre in 1988. So I believe that's when it came out of service, obviously. And it obviously was passed between the Heritage Centre and somewhere else. I can't remember where it was, somewhere else, but it was passed back and forward and back and forward, and then for preservation, which that then got scrapped. It didn't actually go into preservation at all, and it was abandoned from preservation, and then the loco was cut up in 1993, which, well, I say is a great shame. But the thing is, there were so many 47s produced. Okay, yeah, you've lost one of the first, but there are many more Class 47s probably still trundling around on the rails today, you know, as they do. I'll make sure I got it the right way around, because there's no coupling on the other end. So, as you can see, it's a Bachmann model, got a bit of weight to it. I will say it's DCC, and I will have to refocus the camera. So, it's DCC. Actually, I might have to cut this bit. Actually, I'm going to cut this bit because I'm going to take my camera off the tripod, and obviously it's all wobbly, so I don't want to give you guys seasick. So, I'll be right back. Right now, you're now at the level of the locomotive. You're actually sitting on the baseboard. I'm going to fire up the power to the lines. Hopefully it won't start up with sound, hopefully it will miss that. But I'm going to fire the power up and give you guys, hopefully lights will all come on. No, it's powered up. I don't actually know whether it's on or not. Yep, that's on. That's working. So if I just click this button, there we go, we've got exterior lights. Now you have exterior front, and as I just move the camera around, sorry guys, I know this is, you have exterior rear. Now if I just quickly switch out to reverse, they obviously switch, and then going back to drive or back to forward, they switch back and forth. Now both ends do that. So if I just do it again, can't quite see those red LEDs, they're quite dim, but and the way they change is really nice actually on camera. I do have cab lighting. I can't remember which button it is to kick it off. This is how ill prepared I am. Normally I know what I'm looking at and what I'm looking for. If we give us 2 seconds whilst I quickly cab lights. F8, there we go. Hopefully the cab lights are on now, and you can see that. If I just switch my lights off, that might help. There we go. You see the little glow of the cab light. It's quite a yellowy glow, but it is there, and you get that on both ends of the cab. Yeah, you get that on both ends. Just move the camera over. You might not get it so much on here because, but yeah, there you go. Yeah, obviously you get on this one. Somewhere in there you get a driver. There he is, you see him? So Bachmann always, I believe they always put a driver in there. But not only that, I'm going to put my lights on so I can actually see again, because this is kind of horrible. This is Bachmann one, has sound. I went for sound, I went for the DCC sound as well, so let's fire her up and give her some, let's give her some juice. Now, one of my favourite things about Bachmann that I think they've got completely right in all their models is I really do like the sounds that they run on most of their locomotives, and even on their diesel locomotives they sound really good. So I'm just going to back up to this rake of coaches that are just out of shot. I'm just going to back up to them, hitch up, and then bring her forward. Hopefully I'm not going to cover you up too much with shadow. Just stop her there. So that was an automatic braking system. As you can tell, I've got my reverse lights on. Now I've got my drive lights on, and you know I'm coming towards you guys. So I'm just going to shunt forward a tiny bit and brake. So this is the Class 47. I need to come forward a bit more. She's not right in the screen. This is... I'm not doing too good. I'm just going to reposition the camera then. So this is the Class 47 with my Reiki coaches on, and we're just going to let her spin around the track. I may pick the camera up and follow her around. I don't know. I may even go to the darker spots, turn the lights out, and then I'll leave the lights on. But yeah, let's just take her up and take her around the track. Now I'm going to go quite quick. I'm going to put her up to speed, and then yeah, that'll probably be near to the end of the video, because obviously I've done all the talking I need to do. So we'll let her fire up. Hopefully we'll stop her in the right spot. I think I'm just going to miss the spot. Oh, it's close enough. So there we have it, guys. Class 47 from Bachmann. We have a couple of other sounds on it, which are I think we might go through them actually. I think we might, to be honest. So we have horn 1 on trigger number 2. So I'm guessing that's your low horn. Horn 2's on trigger 3. Ah yeah, that's your high-low. No, it's your low. I think that was your low, high-low, I think. Let's just play again. Low, high-low, yeah. Then you get your brake dump, which is latch, so I have to remember to turn it off. There you go, it's your brake dump. You've got your triple pump, which, don't know if you can hear it, it's just over the engine I think. I'll cut that off. Your coupling sound, which is quiet. Obviously we've done all this. Flange squill at number 9. So I'm guessing that's as a going around corners too quickly. I had no idea. That will stop in a minute. You got your Spritz valve. I believe that is the Spritz valve. I'm not 100% sure. At number 11 you got failed start. Now if I just shut Loco off. Here we go, she's shutting down. So she's now stopped, but we've got a failed start. So this failed start, this is really just to represent the fact that the engine's not starting. It's not going to start, it will carry on, it will loop this on for a little while until you stop it. You can stop it and then do that and start the locomotive up. And that is all the sounds from the, this is all the sounds from it, which, as I think the Class 47 from Bachmann is really good. I will say there is something I've just noticed, these little windows here, and there's 2 of them, and it's where you've got the corridor from, I'm believing, from one cab to the other. I'm assuming that's how it works. Or it's, well, I don't know. I'm assuming that's how they would go from one end of the locomotive to the other, is to travel in a corridor just between here. Unless it's just, I have no idea. Anyone know? Let us know in the comments. Again, thank you for subscribing. Thank you for everyone that's commented. I do try and read my comments. Well, when I say I do try to, I do read my comments. I do like to try and reply to the comments. So keep those comments coming in. Thank you for subscribing. Thank you for watching, and I'll catch you in the next episode. I know just recently my videos have been going up regularly. That is just because I've had a small amount of time off from work. So obviously a small holiday. So I shall catch you guys in the next video. Thank you for watching, and ta-ra!